Good evening, everyone. The Indiana High School Athletic Association released the sites and times for the baseball regional round on Saturday. Southridge will play Evansville Memorial out at Rookser Field at 11 a.m. First pitch. It's a one-game regional to advance to the four-team semi-states next week. Softball regional play last night. Gibson Southern and Jasper hooked up at JHS, and the Titans used the 14-hit attack and 4 Wildcat airs to beat the Cats 12-0. Titans starter Alexis Tucker limited the Cats to just 3 hits on the night. Elsewhere in sports, the SIAC golf tournament out at Sultan's Run yesterday. Evansville North won the championship with a sub-300 294. Jasper next at 304. The Wildcats' Caleb Schneer and Luke Shepard were both 2 under par. Schneer topped Shepard in a 3-hole playoff to earn medalist honors. Daniel Moore had a 79. Thomas Seger carded an 85, while Levi Welp shot 86. Jasper girls tennis back in the state finals. The Wildcats will play South Bend St. Joe in a quarterfinal on Friday at Center Grove. Wildcat coach Scott Yarborough on why this team is back in the finals.
We only graduated one last year, so we're coming back from a team that had a historical run last year with not losing any matches during the season. So the question was, what were we going to do with the lineups and all that kind of thing? So we made some, I would say, some major changes. Ali Schneer into doubles, which she's never done. Reese Mundy into singles. The Wigan girls are still the bookends on the singles. And then Bryn Brosmer came back in with that 2 doubles with Paige. They were the same 2 doubles we had 2 years ago. A lot of familiarity with these girls. They know each other so well, and even Braylon was 1 doubles 2 years ago, 2 doubles last year, and back into 1 doubles. So I think it was comfortable for them. I don't think we did anything real different that would cause problems in chemistry and all that. And more than anything else, we've had a goal that we want to be a little bit more successful than we were last year, and that means get to the state finals. But we'd like to win a match or 2, or maybe have a chance to play for a state title.
What do you see out of St. Joe?
Well, so same team. Believe it or not, I think it's the exact same 7 girls as last year. But here's the difference for those people that don't know tennis. You have to set a lineup in your sectional, and you can't change it. Well, last year, they played what we would call a heavy doubles lineup. So they took their best player and put her in 1 singles, and their next best 4 players played doubles. And that made a really competitive team for them. And it matched us really well, and we got beat 3-2. So this year they changed up what they did, and I think they did it to match Carmel a little bit better, to be honest with you. They beat Carmel 2 weeks ago. They put their 3 best players in singles, and that changes everything. I mean, so now the matchups are different. Who they're going to play is different. The only match that will be a repeat will be the 1 singles match. So we have some optimism. I know the coach really well. We talked about this earlier in the year. It'll be a really good match. They are number 1 in the state. I think we're a legit number 3 in the state, and I think you'll just have a really good high school match come Friday.
I know you don't take these trips for granted.
Yeah. Well, you know, somebody came up and they said, how many sectionals in a row, how many regionals? Well, we don't. And I think what we focus on here is us. The goal is to get to the state finals. I want these kids to experience that run. I want them to experience this week, you know, and I think it says a lot about the program, what we've done for 40, 50 years. I don't think it's just Scott Yarborough doing this or Scott Yarborough doing that. I think it's the program. I think it's Ray Smiley. I think it's Evan Elrod. I think it's Dan Fair. I think it's what Ed Yarborough built. I think what it shows is what we've built is sustainable, and the way we were doing it has got some positive vibes to it. And we've got girls that come up that have been in our program for a long, long time, and I do think it just says a lot about the community and the support we've gotten, building an indoor tennis facility, and all of that. It starts at the top and trickles all the way down.
We've got big league baseball tonight. The Reds at Boston to take on the Red Sox. Luke Weaver hooks up with James Paxton. The Reds hung on for a 9-8 win last night despite going into the last inning leading 9-3. Stay tuned. We'll have more right after this.